But one of
Yeah.
the challenges of becoming a mom is you feel like you're no longer sure where
Yeah.
Shawna ends and mom begins and where mom ends and Shawna begins.
Yeah.
And you, anytime you're stepping fully into just you as an
Mm.
individual, you feel guilty about it. Like, do you feel,
Mm.
I feel guilty about it.
Oh my gosh, 100%.
Welcome to Your Mom Enough, the podcast for moms who love their kids but miss themselves a little too.
We're Shawna and Cara, two moms, two lifestyles, one mission to help you stop guessing, start growing, and reclaim your sense of self without the guilt.
This isn't a parenting podcast. It's a place to explore who you are now and who you are still becoming.
Because confidence is a practice, not a destination, and you don't have to do it alone.
Okay, friends, welcome back to episode 3. Here's what's hilarious. Cara and I, if you're watching us, are wearing the same outfits. We're sitting in the same place because we only have the time that we have. And we were having such a great time on episode 2. We're like, let's just do episode 3. Want to?
I do.
Okay, let's do it.
No, she's lying. We've been sitting in the same outfit for a week.
A month. Actually, that has happened. We've both had babies, but not true today. Okay, we are talking about, remind me again.
We're talking about losing your old self and navigating your shift in your identity as a mom.
Okay, thanks, Teach.
Yeah.
See, that's why I keep her around. Keeps me on track. Amazing. Okay, so losing yourself and shifting your identity as a mom, that's a really interesting topic. I spoke in the last episode about going back to work. And I think for me, I'd like to continue with that a little bit because as pre-mom, there's like BM, BM, before mom, or bowel movement, whatever works for you. Before momhood and after momhood. Before momhood, I was, really a person that was focused on personal growth and ambitious in my job and constantly learning and just into, I don't know, expanding as a person. And after becoming a mom, I really had this time of like missing those parts of me, right? And for a while, I don't know if you felt like this, but do you ever feel like you show up at a party and you don't belong? Like I had that feeling like, oh, I don't think I belong here. I'm not supposed to be, and it was all in my head. I'm not supposed to be this ambitious person anymore that's like focused on self-growth. I have to put all of that 100% aside because you're supposed to only focus on this baby. And there's a time that you have to, right? There's absolutely a time that you have to. Nobody, like, I don't know about you, but you're not going to Tony Robbins when you are like
Yeah.
really postpartum. Not a thing,
No,
right?
sleep deprived.
Mm.
Yeah. No.
But I really I missed me. And there's still moments that that's true for me now, right? Um, 6 months in, that's still true for me now sometimes. But I'm starting to reclaim little things. So I'm wondering, like, what did you do? Because Kara's been mom for longer than me. So what did you do that helped you reclaim yourself as Kara, or do you feel like that's something that you're still struggling with?
You know what? I feel like I'm like I'd love to pretend like oh yeah, I'm totally the expert in this and I got this. But yeah, I still feel like I'm battling this too and figuring out every day and doing little things that help me with these reminders and like even like some of the videos that we did for the guides in our Facebook group, like
Mm,
just even talking about those, like help me reflect and be like, oh yeah, I am that mom who like needs to spend some more time working on my mental health. Like,
yeah.
not because I'm like insane. Well, some people might say that, but just because like I'm constantly questioning myself, you know? So like, yeah, I think that I'm still questioning myself all the
I
time and
will
still learning.
say,
Yeah.
just for the team,
Yeah.
I have attended therapy now for probably about 5 years consistently.
That's amazing.
And I'd like to talk about it, especially in
Yeah.
front of other women so that they can feel
Yes.
confident to do it too. And I feel like that's been one of my saving graces because, like, for a myriad of reasons, but one of
Yeah.
the challenges of becoming a mom is you feel like you're no longer sure where
Yeah.
Shawna ends and mom begins and where mom ends and Shawna begins.
Yeah.
And you anytime you're stepping fully into just you as an
Mm.
individual, you feel guilty about it. Like, do you feel
Mm.
I feel guilty about it.
Oh my gosh, 100%. Like, have you heard me about my mom days that I sometimes try to have a mom day, but what it turns into is a pretend mom day where
Mm.
really all I
Hey mom, want to find time to do personal growth together? I do. We have opened a free group for accountability for ourselves and for people like us that want to find even just a little bit of time in our day to focus on our mind, our body, our smile, and our soul together as moms, looking to keep in touch with ourselves and set good examples for our kiddos. So if it sounds like something that might be of interest to you, especially if it sounds like you don't have time for personal growth or for focusing on things that are positive for you, this is 100% the place that you need to be. Just go to joinhearttostart.com and send a join request to the group, and we will see you there. Okay, joinhearttostart.com. Bye.
do is I go into town and I grocery shop, and then I feel bad that
I
like I debate about getting my nails done, so I rush home.
I know. So, for those of you listening at home, we were texting one day, and Kara's like, I'm having a mom day. I'm like, oh, what's a mom day? She's like, right, go and do something for myself. I was like, amazing. What are you doing? She's like, I'm at the grocery store. Oh, there's a toy playing in the background. It's got music. Who knew? Listen,
Oh, what?
sound effect. I don't,
Oh boy.
it's off now. But
Yeah.
like, it's like, that's not a mom day. That is a
Yeah.
chore.
Oh my
Isn't that, it kind of infuriates me a little bit
God.
that,
Mm-hmm.
and in full transparency,
Mm-hmm.
my partner does the grocery shop, and I'm super grateful for that because it's a big job. But it's a job. Like the fact that he does the grocery shopping, we would never say, oh, he gets him time,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? But if
Yeah.
moms do the grocery shopping, it's her personal. That's not a mom day. We need to work on that.
We do.
I have to say, I do think that there is, and this might be controversial, so brace yourself to disagree with me,
Oh my
either
gosh.
Kara
Yeah.
or those of you listening along.
Yeah.
I think sometimes there is a lot of mom on mom shaming, mom on mom guilt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like I appreciate that sentiment, like find some
Mm-hmm.
time for yourself. But
Mm-hmm.
I also got a lot of, oh, you'll never sleep again. Like I hope you enjoyed, any happiness that you had for alone time because it's over. And
Yeah.
first of all, like I enjoy spending time with Carissa, like my
Mm-hmm.
daughter.
Yeah.
But second of all, like then when you do have this shining moment, you're already
Yeah.
preemptively set up to
Yeah.
feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
Don't you
Yeah.
agree?
I totally do. I
It's
totally do
banana
agree.
pants.
It is.
Banana pants.
It is banana pants. It's bananas in pajamas. That's what that
So
is.
okay, if you could
Mm,
embrace something that like made you feel the most you
mm,
this week,
yes.
what would it be and how much time would it take you?
You know what is so funny is because we've been doing these meetings together, it has motivated me to start going to the gym again.
Ah,
Did I tell you this? And I feel so good. So like just like going back a bit, ever since becoming a mom, I felt like I can't really afford anymore to go to the gym. I do have a full gym in the basement. I will just like, instead of driving somewhere and taking that much extra time away from the family, I'll just work it in the basement. but like I run a daycare at home.
Mm.
I'm
So,
and I am very social. So yeah. So it would be going to the gym, which I have thankfully started doing thanks
oh,
to
God.
our conversations. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Honestly, I think that's a huge thing. And for those of
Mm,
you listening at home that don't know Cara, who
yeah.
were not like growing up with her, like
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
um, you're super athletic. Like that's a big
Oh,
part of who you
thank you.
are in your life. And so that's a
Yeah.
huge thing to feel
Yeah.
like both things, being
Yeah.
social and, going to the gym,
Yeah.
physical activity. That's a huge thing to step away from and feel like obligated to step away from to quote unquote be a good mom.
Yeah. And I don't know where I got this like notion from. Like, who came up with this? Like, where did
Do you
this?
do you feel like you're having a better time as a mom now that
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I come home and I am like so happy and enthusiastic. And it's like like I'm on a separate energy.
wavelength?
Yeah. Like I am in a different world now. I am so unbelievably, like annoyingly happy.
Yeah. So, okay, let's put a challenge out there to those that
Yeah.
are listening to us. If you are
Oh.
listening and, it doesn't have to be going to the gym,
Mm,
um, whatever that thing was that lit you up, that's
mm,
frivolous, air quotes for those of you that can't see me,
yeah.
because I don't believe in that. But that feels like indulgent, going to the gym, being social, going to have a coffee with a girlfriend, sans bebe, like, you know, going to something, right? Go for a walk by yourself or sing
Hmm.
in a choir, like a something, local
Hmm.
pool, swimming, join a
Hmm.
volleyball. I don't know, whatever it is
Hmm.
that was the thing that made you feel like you before. Could you find 30 minutes
Hmm.
this week to do it?
Hmm.
I want to
Hmm.
issue the challenge. And if you
Yeah.
can, I would love for you to join us in the Facebook group and tell us all about it because, I
Oh
think the
man.
more that we make it okay for each
Yeah.
other, the more of us will have this second level vibration. I'm
Hmm.
doing the thing that makes me glow. And that has to
Yeah.
be good for the kids.
Oh, 100%. And I come home and I like drop everything and I'm so focused on just her and she's getting my everything in that moment. Whereas like
Mhm.
if I stay home all the time, I'm like, it's bath
Trying to sneak in
time.
a few
Mm,
squats, trying to, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, amazing. What are we
Mhm.
talking about next week?
Next week, we are
Mm.
talking about drum roll, please. Ooh, the pressure to be perfect and
Oh,
realizing that good enough is actually good enough.
yes.
Yeah.
And on that note, I'll just share that I don't think I've shaved my legs since I had a baby.
Oh man, you should see. Like, I am a very tanned person,
Mm.
but my legs are so white right now from dry skin.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
embarrassing. I Okay, and like just going back to like I just want to have you looked in the mirror lately and been like, who the hell is this person? Like
Honestly,
I
honest.
have ganglions, bunions. I have these dry spots on my legs. My legs are so dry, it's like flaky.
Yeah.
And like, anyways.
Well, now that everyone is either feeling confident because they're in the same boat with us, this gross little boat that we're rowing along, or they've decided this is not the podcast for them. Both good. Both good. We'd love
Yeah.
to invite you to join us next week as we talk
Mhm.
about hit it one more
Mhm.
time, teach.
We're doing, oh, I just scrolled away from it. Oh, it's the pressure to be perfect.
Okay.
Having lotioned legs
And
and
how
and
imperfect
shaved.
is okay. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah.
I just pressed the horn on the toy. There's a little
You know what's funny is I could hear it. Oh
it's a
boy.
what's it called? What's that called?
Oh,
It
it's
is a
like a riding
toy
one.
fire truck.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Pressure to be perfect. Oh, I haven't been perfect so far this life, but maybe next one. We'll talk about it next week. And if
I'm
you'd like
excited.
to join us for,
Mhm.
self not self-improvement, but just like moments for mom challenges, things that
Mm.
you can connect to yourself around. We have some really fun and free opportunities for you to join us
Oh man.
in the Facebook group. Go to joinhearttostart.com. Come and join us for free. We can continue this conversation there. I can hear
Yeah.
my baby crying in the background, and that means it's time to go.
That is the perfect ending. And don't forget, you're mom enough.
You are mom enough. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Love this combo? Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And share with a mom who needs to hear it.
And if you're craving a deeper connection, come find us in the Heart to Start group.
Because the real work of motherhood,
It's becoming whole while you raise tiny humans.
And that's exactly what we're doing together.
Go to joinhearttostart.com and get in the group.
if you're sitting there wondering who you are and where the old version of you went, we just want to take the time to say, we see you. And you don't have to be a perfect mom and erase your identity and pretend like that old you doesn't exist anymore. It does. You are in there, and it's okay to want some of you back. If you're craving a space to build who you are, not just as a mom, but as a woman, to reconnect with your mind, body, soul, and smile, then we hope you will join us in our private free Facebook group. Go to joinhearttostart.com, where we will be having honest conversations and work through guides that reconnect us in each of these areas and have honest, real conversations. And you know what? Quite frankly, I wish I would have had something like this in my early motherhood days. So come join us, joinhearttostart.com to get in the group. If this conversation made you laugh, cry, or even feel not alone, we're hoping that you'll take the time to share it with another mom. Shout it, text it, I don't know, call another mom. I'm sure there are other moms out there who are sitting at home feeling like they're the only ones that are feeling this way. And we hope to change that. Don't forget to hit that follow button so you don't miss future episodes. And if you're feeling really generous, please take the time to leave us a review. It helps other moms be able to find this space where we can be imperfect and just ourselves. Next week, we're going to dive into a big one, the pressure to be perfect and how good enough is actually enough. And spoiler alert, dry legs, crazy hair, toddler tantrums, we have all the real moments in this one. You'll want to check it out. You might feel lost right now, but you're not gone and you're not alone. You are absolutely perfect and you are mom enough right now, exactly as you are. Thanks for joining.